Hey girls, what's up? It's Chunky here, and I'm gonna kind of explain to you how love feels. If nobody's ever experienced love, or maybe you think you're in love and it might not be love, I'm gonna explain to you how it feels. And I think it's pretty much the same for everybody. I'm telling it from my experience. I'm 28 years old. I'm about to be 29 years old in February. And I feel like I've pretty much paid my dues. I still have a long way to go. I mean, 29 is not old. 28 is not old at all. But it's a long time to learn. Believe me. To get through this life, I feel like I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot, I've experienced a lot, and I pretty much know how love feels. And I just want to kind of, tell you guys what I've experienced being in love and how it feels in my body and my mind and my soul, and other places. So pretty much love almost feels like deja vu. Now, if you've ever experienced deja vu, it's the experience of being somewhere or seeing somewhere or passing by an area or passing by a house or passing, an overpass or being somewhere and feeling like you've been there before or like you've had a dream about it before, and it's a crazy feeling. Or even something that you've done. If you just, wake up, it's just a spontaneous day, and okay, you spontaneously make plans to go somewhere, and you go and you do that thing, and you're like, you've never done it before, but you feel like you've done it before, or you feel like you've said some words that you said that day, and you feel like, hey, I've said this before, or hey, I've talked to this person before, and that's deja vu. So that's pretty much what I feel like love feels like. It feels like deja vu. Like you see this person and you just feel like this person. You've seen this person before. Now, this is just the beginning. This is honestly just the beginning, because you could honestly have this type of feeling, this type of love feeling. Now, love doesn't always have to be a relationship type of love. You could find a friendship in this type of love too. But as they say, friendships can always be, more. Everybody meets their love of their life a different way. Nobody meets their love of their life the same way. Some meet in high school, some meet randomly, some meet at times that you might not think that you're gonna find it. But love, to me, is more than lust. It's like you kind of feel like you'll be okay if you just lay there with somebody, and that will be satisfying for you, or just hearing their voice, or just you're gonna want to be around them all the time. Okay, now there's a difference, because I know these little kids, they think they're in love, they think they love their significant other, or they think they love their little high school girlfriend or boyfriend. But honestly, I think that it takes time for you to love somebody. I think, I know there's a lot of people that are high school sweethearts, and some people get it more, some people get it quicker than other people. Now, what I mean by that is that when you love somebody, when you really love somebody, whatever they do, even if they fuck up, even if they mess up, because everybody fucks up, everybody messes up, the love that you have for them is not gonna fade away. You're gonna be mad, you're gonna be hurt, but at the end of the day, you still love that person, because love doesn't fade. Love is always gonna be there. You may have had 2 relationships or 3 relationships, and you thought you loved the person. You may very well have loved that person, and maybe it just didn't work out. Maybe one person wasn't strong enough. You have to have a strong mind for love. You have to have a strong heart for love. You have to build an understanding for one another, because nobody's perfect. People are people. And people are going to mess up because life is fucked up. People die, you get hurt, you get depressed, you get anxiety. Life takes a toll on you, and you have to learn how to no matter what, be there for that person. And if the love is strong enough, if it really is love, this is what I'm saying. If it really is love, if it's real love, you're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay by that person. And if at the end of the day, you're with the person that you guys thought you loved each other, but something comes up and that person isn't by you, then it wasn't love. Or if you don't feel like you're strong enough to be by that person, then it wasn't love. Because if it's love, you're gonna go to the deepest ends of the ocean with that person, because that's real love. You're gonna climb a mountain for that person. You're gonna feel like you can actually give your life for that person. That's what love feels like. It literally eats away at your soul. Like, love could hurt, love could be painful, love could be the most wonderfulest feeling in the world. And so love is like deja vu. It feels like you've known this person your whole life, and that, it's like, wow, like it's a weird feeling. You've seen this person you never met in your whole entire life, but once you see them, you're like, you just know in your heart that this person was meant to be in your life. You know it. If you're in touch with your feelings, you'll know it. It also has this incredible feeling where you automatically just want to give your all to this person. So whether it be have their child, whether it be get married, whether it be just spend the rest of your life with them, pretty much married. So that's why, a lot of people end up having kids or end up getting pregnant so fast, because you feel like you want to give your all to this person. Let me tell you what love shouldn't be like. Or let me tell you, if you're in a relationship now, or you just met somebody, if that person is not reciprocating the effort that you're putting in, and if that person feels like they could be away from you for so long, then honestly, I don't think it's love. And if they make you feel wrong for wanting to be around them, you may very well be in love with that person. Let's just say you feel like you love that person and you want to be around them. You're feeling all the feelings of love. You feel like deja vu, like this person, you've seen this person before. You feel that love feeling. You feel that feeling where you're drawn to them. You want to give your life to them. You want to do everything that love comes along with. But that person is like, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I feel like I've known you before. It might just be friendship. It might just be, if you're giving your all to this person and you want to be around them 24/7, but they're making you feel guilty for, I see a lot of this. I see a lot of men where they're like, oh yeah, I feel like we have a lot of chemistry. They could lead you on, and they very well feel that feeling, but it's not enough to connect. It's not enough to make you life partners. It may very well be that you guys miscommunicated, and it's deja vu. You feel that deja vu. You feel like that person should have been in your life. You feel that love feeling, but it may just lead to friendship, and it could be a loving like long time friendship. But when that person isn't making the effort, never let a man tell you, well, you can't be too clingy. If that man loves you, if that man's going to spend the rest of his life with you, and die for you, that man is gonna move whatever he has to the side to be with you. And show you, at least for the first month or two, show you that he wants to be with you 24/7. And he's going to make the effort, whether he works. If he worked a long day, he's going to make sure he's going to see you at the end of the night. Or if he worked a long night, he's going to make sure he sees you during the day. He's going to want to be around you just like you're going to want to be around him, regardless of anything. He's going to, like, love is like, you cannot stop it. You cannot, it's like a magnet. It's like a magnet. That's a great concept. It's like a magnet. Don't ever let him make you feel guilty for wanting to be around him all the time. Don't ever let a man that loves you is going to accept you for everything, your flaws, whether you lose weight or gain weight, whether you lose your hair or grow your hair, whether you cut your hair, whether you dye your hair, whether you may do something in your face that may not look good. He's still going to love you no matter what. Love, the way you look, it's not the way you look after. It may be attraction, that you may have that attraction, you know, looks wise, but then it becomes more than that. Once you start to get to know each other, once you guys start being actually getting in a relationship, your looks are not going to matter. Looks are not going to matter whatsoever. Because love it's more than looks. But I mean, you have to be realistic. Men are very visual, so you know, a man would like a woman to keep themselves, you know, looking good, looking clean, put a little makeup on, do your hair, you know, take some effort in yourself. But there's some men that, very few, because men, you know, men are like dogs, but after once they get on the inside and that love does start shining through, it's going to be more than that, believe me. And regardless of anything, they are going to love you, regardless of how you look, how you act. You may act a fool, they may get mad at you, but love is going to overcome that. They're going to accept you no matter what. They're going to accept you. If you are in a relationship with a man and he lets, because you let your feelings get involved, or you may have had a mishap, you may have got drunk, you may have acted stupid or whatever. If he really loves you, he'll get angry, but he's going to come back. I feel like some people miss out on their lifetime partners because they give up too easy. And you guys need to learn how to struggle together and fight for each other if you really love each other. And I think that's pretty much it. But if I have anything else to say, or, you know, if I want to continue this, I will make a part 2. But I love you guys, and that's it for today. I love you guys. Stay chunky, because chunky is beautiful.